protein biochemistry, and in addition to this, he has developed his career. I would say the expertise in the vaccinology, and particularly on the poultry vaccines, influenza virus vaccine, and DB vaccine. And he is, I would say, is a long-standing scientist at the Pirbright Institute, and his director Don King is here as well. No, you are a director. No, not yet. You are a group leader. Okay. So anyway, with this introduction, I will request Professor Monir Akbal to enlighten us about improving the efficacy of poultry vaccine, which is the problem in every type of the vaccine, and it is very important to address the efficacy of the vaccines. Thank you very much, sir. Many are the NDV as far as maternal antibodies of both viruses in the chicken, because these experiments have been done in SPF.
If you want to use a live vaccine,
Yeah.
and in your field there is. So the question is how we can reduce the virus from the wild world. Yeah. Yes. So the lady, we have a. I will take 1 minute more. So Anne is the. I think she is a princess. Princess Anne came to our institute to open our laboratory, and
please allow me to introduce our next speaker, Professor Sir.
RNA-based vaccine, attenuated vaccine, and what are their results? Is it better than this vaccine?
So can you see the screen?
Yes, we can see.
Let me put it in the full screen first. So how about now?
It's good to go.
Very good, very good. In Australia, probably nothing left from my side, and I want to say thank you to everybody. I'm happy for any questions if you have. Thank you very much.
So we have time for 1 or 2 short questions. Other questions? If I have a question, Dr. Fahid.
7 strain. Like there will be any genomic percentage or cross reactivity between the 2 strains, or there can be any combination in the vaccination program that genotype 2 or genotype 7 can be used together as vaccine strains for protection, because from the studies you have said that genotype 7 vaccine can protect against genotype 7, but genotype 2 cannot protect against genotype 7. But will genotype 7 vaccine protect against genotype 2?
Of course, yes. Of course, yes. Actually, genotype 2 is not pathogenic. Genotype 2 is a vaccine. We tested the genotype 7 against the genotype 6, and we found that genotype 7 can
Committee, we are very grateful. You actually, due to personal reason, could not come here. But the talk you have gave, it really enlightened us about the Newcastle disease, and also the vaccine aspect. And it also reminded me, 2018, while I worked in your lab to develop the lateral flow assay for the IPDB. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dr. Maz. We always thought about you as one of the, great scientists that came to University of Adelaide, and you and the people from your group, Dr.
Zaid. From Livestock and Dairy Development Department, KPK. He will be presenting vaccine production setup at BRI Peshawar, its current status and future plan. We have no time, Tariq Zahir, because he will shortly present. Thank you. The human. this picture from Turkey. It's me when I was young. And sleep. This place is a village 11 years ago. A local polygamy broke out in this village. It is highly possible that infected rodents contaminated the water. This is
I believe people from the audience would like to raise questions or any opinions. Please be welcome. Well, raise questions, Dr. Devia, if anyone would like to ask. Please.
I think I gave loudly. My question is just a brief initiative in Turkey on national prevention and treatment platform.
I don't hear you. Yes.
I just want to ask a
Yes.
brief question on national prevention and treatment platform in Turkey. Have you understood me?
Yes, and 20 universities, it has some vaccine laboratory, and two private sector, it has GMP condition. Yes, okay.
Pakistanis and where we can go about. So might be we can spare some time, maybe next time we can have a talk about research on the vaccine. Today we will be talking about what we do at Sindh Institute of Animal Health Karachi and how we do there. Please.
You check the gizzard. Gizzard isolation or another name erosion. That is according to our discover our research. We identify Bacillus cereus. They were caused the gizzard isolation. It should happen frequently in the particularly in the broiler industry. Right now we identify there's the prevent in the yellow feather chicken. So I just remind you, if you check the gizzard isolation, you need to identify whether this is infected by the Bacillus cereus. Because right now, there's for the poultry industry, a lot of people are favorable use the probiotics to replace antibiotics. But problem, they have high contamination of the Bacillus cereus. We did this question with Dr. Kashif Salim. We identified this situation in Pakistan. It that day back 2 years ago. So I just give you comments.
No, thanks. I appreciate the comments, but I want to reply on the comments.
Yeah.
The first reply is for E. coli. I showed the cross protection. We use different challenge strain, not homologous. One is homologous, the other one is heterologous. But it's pretty clear that the field is much wider, and you might have to use, and you should use more of them. I fully agree on that. The second question, I could not go in detail in adenoviral gizzard erosion, otherwise the talk would have been different. The talk was on vaccination. If I would have talked on etiology of adenoviral gizzard erosion, I would have put a slide where you see glycerin, you see fish meal in it, you see Clostridium in it, you see everything in it. What I pointed out is you should do histology. You should do histology, and if it's an adenovirus infection, you should do in situ hybridization. Then you see inclusion bodies, intranuclear inclusion bodies in case of adeno, and you see the relevant lesions coming along with it in lymphocyte infiltration. So I would not say every.
Okay, very nice presentation. We really appreciate you talk a lot about oxidation process from poultry industry. No question, yes, I give you.
Professor Cheng Yi, China Innovative Academy for Major Animal Disease Control. Professor Munir Iqbal, Fulbright Institute, United Kingdom. And Dr. Derya Karatasyan from Turkey. Now the shields for our guest of honors, Dr. Talat Nasir Pasha Sahab. Dr. Ahmed Mukhtar Khalid Sahab. Fulbright Institute, UK. Professor Michael Hess sitting there from University of Veterinary Medicine, Austria. Professor Michael Hess. There is also a gift pack from Comsec for the invited speakers. Dr. Budaman Bela from University of Indonesia. Dr. Abuddin Saab, sir, please. So we may distribute the shields. Please give a big hand to our dignitaries. Esteemed institutions such as the University of Leeds and University of California, with a focus on understanding of evolutionary process of positive stranded genomes, viruses, particularly foot and mouth disease virus. Dr. King's research is instrumental in developing and applying innovative technologies for disease detection and characterization with significant implications for global disease monitoring and management. He will be talking about foot and mouth disease vaccine. So please put your hand together and give a very warm welcome to Professor Donald King.
Thank you very much for the kind words of introduction, and greetings to everyone and everybody who's come long distances, and it's very nice to be with you all today. First of all,
He was sitting there. He is serving as advisor of Government of Pakistan on Science and Technology with a profound academic journey that includes notable positions at esteemed institutions. Professor Baig brings a wealth of experience and expertise in oncogenomics, molecular biology, and human genetics. We eagerly anticipate Professor Baig's valuable insights and comments in our conference. Please welcome Professor Dr. Shahid Mahmood Baig.
thank you very much.